Hi, welcome to my channel, The Divine Storm 369. Thank you for being here and joining me in this reading. This is a twin flame reading. Okay, so we're going to start off with pulling the mutual energy between the feminine and the masculine in this reading. Please keep in mind, it is a general reading. Information for personal and private readings are down below each video. Okay, so we're going to shuffle and pull the mutual energy, and this is going to give me an idea of what we would consider to be the chemistry between you. Spirit, please reveal to me what is the mutual energy between the masculine and feminine in this reading. Okay, we got love story that wanted to come out. A true love story never ends. Let's start a new chapter. That is what we have here with this card. I'm seeing roses and I'm seeing a journal or a planner. Okay, so this could be like a planner or a journal that has a rose print on it. This could be roses like sitting out somewhere next to a journal, next to a planner. But I feel like that message could be significant for someone, so I'm going to go ahead and get it out there. All right, but a love story never ends. So I do feel like this is very much an on and off again relationship. I feel like you guys have been through a lot of ups, a lot of downs, and you can even compare your life and your love and your relationship to a love novel, to a love movie. Okay, there's something about your connection, the way that you met, and things that you've been through to where it feels even at times like you're watching a movie between you. So it's a very, very strong connection. All right. And you guys might have a specific love movie that you compare your relationship to a lot of times. That's what I'm getting here. So I feel like there's some sort of love movie. It could be like just a dramatic, like gushy movie, or it could be like a comedy. But there's some movie that I feel like is referenced here. All right. I feel like you would know what it is, but that's what we have with love story. So right now it's off. I feel like this is on and off again, and right now it's off. But in your heart, and this person in their heart, you both know that it's not really off. You both know that there's never really an ending between you, that both of you always find your way back to one another. Just like how the birds migrate to warmer weather in the winter, right? They automatically know how to do this. Okay, it's the bird's soul that directs them. It's in their DNA, right? It's in their soul. It's in their DNA. It's not new. It's something that like almost every bird does, right? And so just like this connection, every time you break apart from one another, every time it's off, every time there's a separation, you find yourself migrating back towards one another. Like a bird migrating out of the winter, out of the cold, and moving to warmer and more beautiful weather. And it's inherent, okay? It's your soul driving you. It's something you just know is inside of you. It's in your intuition. The bird doesn't understand why it's flying south, right? It just knows it's supposed to go south. It's supposed to fly there because it's simply too cold where they are now, because they're not happy, because that's what they need to do to follow their path, right? Just like the bird following its path into warmer weather. So this masculine and feminine always follows their path back towards one another. So it's a beautiful love story that never ends. It never really has an ending. But right now, I feel like there's a new chapter that's about to begin for this relationship, okay? Okay, so let's get some more cards about this beautiful love story between you. So we're going to shuffle here. One more time. Spirit, tell me more about this mutual energy. Tell me more about this beautiful love story between the masculine and the feminine in this reading. We got tribe in reverse. So when you're with each other, when you see each other, when you look into each other's eyes, okay, you see a reflection of yourself. There's a part of you that senses there's a part of yourself in your person, that it's a part of yourself that has always been lost. It's a part of yourself that you never knew was lost, that you never knew about until you met them, until you locked eyes with them, until you felt their embrace, until you fell in love. And you realized there was this whole part of you that you never have even known, that you never even had known were missing inside of this person. And they feel the same way about you. It's mutual. So a tribe in reverse, you both feel you found your tribe, you found your soul tribe, you found your divine partner. And I think when this relationship is in an off phase, it's like you both feel lost. You feel like you don't belong. You feel like you've been cast out of your tribe and that you're alone, left to fend the cold weather, the winter, and the snow and the ice on your own. You feel like no one really gets you. No one really sees that part of you inside that it seems like only your other person seems to get, seems to even see. And that part of you is that little part that's in your person that you had found. And so you see, for real twin flames, no one else can understand that. You can never feel that connection, okay, with someone else. So there will always be a part of you that you kind of reserve back. There will always be this nudging feeling inside that this person isn't going to fully understand me fully. There's a small part of me that I can't even explain, that doesn't need words to be explained, and I don't think you can use words to explain it, that only my person understands. And it can only be spoken or understood through the eyes, through locking eyes, through the connection, through those small moments when it seems like you're the only two people in the world. And in those moments, you are. Because in those moments, you are the only ones that matter in each other's eyes. Everything else fades away, fades to black, like the end of a movie. And so no wonder you both feel so lost, so alone without each other, feeling misunderstood. Okay. So let's go ahead and shuffle this deck here and get one more. Look at that, twin flames as soon as I cut it. And divine time, trust. Okay, trust and divine timing. I feel like someone needs to hear that right now. Okay, and the message is trust and divine timing. A true love story never ever ends. There's only new chapters. That's it. So I feel like this is mutual. You're both feeling lost. You're both feeling alone. You're both feeling cast out, cast to the side, misunderstood, missing your person. And Spirit's saying, have trust, have faith. This love story has not ended, but you're only beginning a new chapter. So let's get another card. Spirit, tell me more about this beautiful love story and tribe in reverse. We got growth and we got summer. So what did I tell you guys about the warmer weather, right? Like, I don't know why, but Spirit keeps giving me that analogy, like birds flying to the south to escape the cold, harsh winter weather. So maybe someone had moved, down south, or, I don't know. That's one of the possibilities, that someone has actually literally migrated to escape the winter weather. Okay. But I feel that might not resonate with all of you. And maybe only one or two of you, maybe no one, right? But I just have to put it out there as a possibility. But we have growth and we have summer, and it came out in reverse. So we have to keep this in reverse. So I could see there's going to be some action this summer between you, okay? Just as every really good love story always takes place in the summer. Have you guys all ever realized that those are the really good ones, right? So I feel like there's something going to take place this summer. You're going to experience so much growth in your relationship and individually, okay, with growth here. But we have it in reverse, all right? So again, it's in reverse because summer, this is cold energy, all right? And with growth in reverse, it's funny because the sky looks like the water here, and the growth, it looks like the moon, right? It looks like the moon over the water. So I feel like someone needed this time of separation for emotional growth, okay? That's what I'm seeing, emotional growth. Especially with the moon. And the moon is about cycles. Okay, so completing cycles, emotional growth, knowing how to not get yourself back into those same cycles. So let's see the spiritual lesson that both of you are going through. When we are in relationships, usually relationships teach us the most important lessons that we can learn in our life. So let's take a look at the lesson right now. You're learning from each other. So you're learning a lesson about loyalty, about who to be loyal to, about what loyalty means, what it means to you. Not only does it mean to you, but what does it mean to your partner? You have to know both of these things in order to be loyal and in order to make loyalty happen, right? What does it mean to you to be loyal? And what does it mean to your partner to be loyal and to be loyal to you and for you to be loyal to them? So your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. So there's loyalty here, obviously, but I think that it comes up into question because it can be so back and forth and on and off. So I do feel like there is a question of loyalty at times. But both this masculine and feminine know that in their heart, there is no question of loyalty. There is devotion here. And it is proven through action because you both do return to each other time and time again. Okay, that return is devotion. And the thing is, somebody hasn't been too reliable and consistent. That is what is missing in the loyalty. You could feel love and loyalty for someone in your heart, right? But not demonstrate it and not know how to demonstrate it. And sometimes demonstrating loyalty means to be reliable and be consistent, okay? And that's the problem. Someone has a hard time being reliable and being consistent. Okay. So let's go ahead and take a look at the feminine's energy towards the masculine. All right, let's shuffle our tarot deck. Spirit, please reveal to me, show me the feminine energy in this reading. Came out reversed. Spirit, please reveal to me, show me the masculine energy in this reading. Seven of Swords, okay. So this masculine hasn't always been reliable. They haven't always been dependable. Okay, they haven't been consistent. There also could be some infidelity issues between you. This masculine has cheated in the past. They have lied about this in the past. In the feminine energy, we have undecided. Nothing is set in stone here for this feminine until she finds and sees loyalty demonstrated, but not just loyalty, reliability, okay? Devotion, consistency. Those are the main issues. I think for this feminine, you can forgive cheating. You can forgive infidelity. You can forgive deception, okay? If it means that you can have that loyalty moving forward, all right? But for you, feminine, you feel like this inconsistency, okay, and not being able to rely on them is just their actions that are demonstrating their disloyalty to you, okay? That's how you feel. So you're undecided here. It's starting to feel like a game, this back and forth, on and off. You don't want to play this game anymore, okay? You're tired of looking at the situation and trying to be strategic. You're tired of looking at the situation and trying to figure out what their next move is going to be. You don't want to do that anymore. Okay, you're bored with it. It's a boring chess game. For their energy here, we have infidelity. So they haven't been honest with you. A lot of times when you guys have your separations, they have not been honest at what their actions, what they were doing during those times you are separated from them. There has been deception. And I feel that they do try to escape from having the conversations with you. Okay, they try to escape from being honest about what has happened during these times of separations. We have Aquarius here with the Seven of Swords. So let's clarify further. Let's go ahead and get another card here for the feminine's energy. Look at that, twin flame. I remember who you are. I know you. I'm channeling your energy, feminine. You're like, you know what? I know you. I remember you. I know who you are deep inside. I know who you are underneath this act, underneath the deception, underneath all of this. I know you. Okay? I've loved you before. I still love you. All right? And that is why I'm still here. That is why I'm still drawn back to you. But you want them to demonstrate a sense of loyalty. You want to know that they can be loyal. Okay? You want to see that. Yes, this is your twin flame. If you have been coming into this reading with the question on your mind, is this my twin flame? I can't figure it out for sure. I'm not getting a clear answer. I'm undecided on that. The answer is yes. This is your twin flame. Okay? And that's here. And twin flames are very rare. Okay? So twin flames usually do have very unique situations. And this is another reason why I really love reading for individual situations over collective, right? Because twin flames are rare and they go through very unique individual situations, lessons on the path. Even though there might be a general path and guideline, it gets very specific and detailed, and no two sets of twin flames are alike and have to go through the exact same struggles or battles. Okay. Okay, so let's get another card here. Spirit, tell me more about the feminine energy. We have unawakened, communication, and regret. Okay, so feminine with the unawakened, you're like, I'm not this is bringing up the fact that you don't know if this is your twin flame. You've been undecided. And also, I feel like this is you don't know what's going on with them. There has been no communication between you. Okay, we also got regret. You might have some regret about the last time you talked to them. The last time you communicated with them, I think it didn't go over so well. You might have said some things that you regret. You question their loyalty. Maybe you called them a liar or a cheater. Maybe you told them that you can't rely on them. You can't depend on them. Okay, that they're not consistent. And I think you have some regrets over that. I think you might be blaming yourself for there not really being communication right now between you because of that. Okay, and Spirit's saying, no, that's not the reason. The reason actually for that is because you were actually feeling the spiritual lesson that you're going through. You were feeling the spiritual lesson does entail loyalty, reliability, consistency, and that's something they do need to learn. All right, so you said it. You felt that was the issue. And indeed, that was the lesson that does need to be learned. Okay, so you should not have any guilt, any shame about saying it. If anything, you've helped them, you've made them aware of what they need to work on. So don't regret this. All right, let's clarify your energy here. Oh, look, it put out the candle. Hey, listen, it was the truth, okay? It was the truth. What you said was the truth. And again, it is spiritual energy. You were channeling it. You felt it was the issue, all right? But you have expressed your truth. So don't regret it. Never regret expressing your truth, okay? It doesn't matter if anyone else is awakened to it. It doesn't matter if anyone else accepts it or believes it. It's your truth. Okay, so that's what matters. So never regret speaking that. Okay, because it's always, and it's integrity to speak your truth. Don't let anyone take that from you. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at your masculine here. Oh boy. Feminine, you want the truth. You feel like you are so unenlightened, unawakened to what's really going on with them. I feel like you just, sometimes you might go on a rant like they can't be loyal, you know, they're not consistent, blah, 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 whatever. You know what I mean? But let's go ahead and take a look. So we got the Seven of Swords. Again, oh, this, you know, this is never good energy, okay? This is never good energy. Let's go ahead and clarify it. So yeah, they maybe they were up to no good. They've been up to no good. That much is clear. We got divinely guided, okay? So this relationship is 100% being divinely guided, and it is being divinely protected. So even if you feel that you're unsure about the connection, you're unsure that this relationship will survive, Spirit is saying it will. It is divinely guided. It is divinely protected. And I'll tell you this as well. This separation you're going through is also divinely guided. The situation you're going through with your masculine, this even is divinely guided. Okay, it's a divinely guided lesson, and it's a heavy one that weighs on their heart, but it should not weigh on yours. And I know that's impossible because you're twin flames, right? Of course you're going to feel that. But it's their lesson, okay? And it's your lesson to know what it means to feel that loyalty from your person and not to expect any less, and to always speak your truth when you're not getting that or feeling that loyalty or consistency or the reliability that you need. All right, so let's get another card here. Material world. Okay, so this masculine is very, very caught up with material things right now. Okay, and this has a big reason to do with the separation that you just recently went through. Okay, so Seven of Swords. All right, we got material world. They're preoccupied with money. They're preoccupied with work, with physical things. Okay, let's get another card. North Node, we got cosmic purpose. All right, so this masculine might have like Aquarius in their North Node is one thing. And I think they really, with Aquarius in your North Node, you really need to stop for a second. Okay, this is not all Aquarius in the North Node, but for this masculine it is. You need to stop for a second and take a look at how your actions, your behavior affects others around you, how it affects your relationship, how it affects the way that your person views the relationship and you and what's best for the relationship. So showing a little bit more loyalty, showing a little bit more consistency would probably be best, okay? To stop lying or cheating, that would probably be best. Okay, with the North Node and Aquarius, you know, it's like stop, take a look around you. You have to stop and think about others for a moment. It's that type of energy. And Spirit wants them to do this, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the thoughts. Let's get into it here. Spirit, please reveal to me, what is this feminine thinking about the masculine and the relationship? What's on the feminine's mind? Healing in reverse, okay. Spirit, what is on this feminine's heart? How does she really feel about the masculine and the relationship? The Empress, beautiful. Taurus, Libra energy. Spirit, please reveal to me, what is this feminine's hopes, her desires, Her intentions with this connection. Oh, it put the candle out again. 9 of Swords. Ouch. Feminine. You're putting my candle out. Okay, let's take a look at the actions that the feminine would like to take. Or actually, let's take a look. What is she afraid of? What is this feminine afraid of? Okay, taming hunger in reverse. And what is the actions the feminine is feeling led and drawn to take? Divine timing all over this reading, okay? While we're at it, we may as well pull the masculine energy. Let's go ahead and take a look at their thoughts towards the feminine. What are they thinking? Okay, I don't know what issue you and your masculine have with my candle, okay? But we're about to have some problems, okay? I'm just kidding, but yes, pull it down with the candle. No, I'm just kidding. Let's go ahead and take a look at the emotions. How do they really feel about their feminine? Thank you, that was much better. What is their hopes, their desires, their intentions, their wish with this relationship? What do they really want? King of Pentacles, you know, I love that. What is their fears with this relationship? What are they afraid of? 2 of Wands, okay. And what actions are they feeling led to take? A Hanged Man, of course. Of course. Wouldn't expect any less from a masculine energy than the Hanged Man a lot of times. Okay. So in the thoughts, feminine, we're going to start with you. All right. First, I want to take a look at your challenge. What is your challenge in the situation? What do you need to overcome? Okay. 5 of Pentacles. What is the masculine's challenge? What do they need to overcome? The Devil. Okay, they surely have got themselves wrapped up in some situations here. I gotta be honest. Why do I feel like there's theft here? I gotta be honest. Why do I feel this masculine has got themselves caught up with the wrong crowd, the wrong people? I'm seeing stealing, and I'm seeing theft here, and I'm seeing lying, and I'm seeing also risky, like careless sex, okay? What's going on here? There could also be an addiction involved. Okay. Altered consciousness for sure. There's something going on with this masculine, especially with the Hanged Man. Okay, with these cards, the Hanged Man, the 5 of Swords, the 7 of Swords, and the Devil, this masculine's consciousness is altered in some sort of way. Okay, so this could be substances, it could be drugs, it could be alcohol, it could be many different things. But it is a toxic behavior, okay? We'll get more into this, but, you know, I just wanted to point that out because I see that really strongly here, and they're lying about it, whatever it is, they're covering it up. All right, so feminine, we got healing in reverse. Okay. Healing, it's hard for you to heal right now. All right, because what you've just went through with this person, I feel like you've been through before in the past. This person has lied to you before in the past. They have deceived you in the past. They have cheated on you in the past. And each and every time you came back together, and each and every time you thought that the relationship would be healed, each and every time you put your faith in them for a new beginning, a brand new chapter. Each and every time you've accepted that they have learned and they have grown from the separation, that they have seen some sort of soul growth and they have grown in regards to relationships. They have matured, and that's what you had hoped. But that's not what you've seen, because here we are back at this situation. You are trying to heal. You're trying to heal your thoughts. Okay, you're having a lot of thoughts right now about relationships. That isn't nice. It isn't good. You're feeling rejected. You're feeling left out in the cold. You're feeling a little bit hopeless about this situation. And right now you're feeling a little bit like you're never going to heal. Like you're never going to get over it. You're never going to heal. That this is a nightmare. So much pain, so much sorrow. You feel like your heart has been crumbling inside of your chest, and there's a literal physical pain in your chest, and I feel like a tiny little pressure pain in your nose between your eyes when you think about this person. You can't accept the way that things have turned out. You can't accept the deception. You can't accept the lies. You don't know how you're going to heal. You feel there's nowhere to turn. There's no place to go. And so you are that little bird stuck in the winter, unable to fly to warmer weather, trying to find that warmth in the snow and in the ice, trying to find that warmth within yourself. So let's clarify your thoughts. Feminine, your vibration has greatly lowered from this pain, this heartache. Okay, but with that is a transformation. Okay, so it's time to start raising your vibration. It's time for extra self-care. It's time to make healthy choices as well. No matter what you're going through, you still have to be aware of caring for yourself and making healthy choices. Okay, we got deception. It hurts being lied to. Okay, I know that everyone has been lied to, right? At least I think. It's quite common to be lied to, right? But it hurts. It's painful. Just because it's common and it's something that a lot of people do doesn't mean it's any less painful. It doesn't make it hurt any less. It doesn't make you feel even less rejected. It doesn't make you feel any less cold. So this is how to heal from this deception. How to heal the relationship. You don't know if you can heal this relationship because the deception has been so heavy. It's been so hurtful. We got guide. So feminine, you have a guide looking out for you. I feel this is a spirit guide, okay? And they are wanting to direct you and to guide you into self-healing. Listen to your intuition right now. It's going to give you the answers that you are looking for in regards to self-healing and self-care, okay? You've tried to be a guide for your person. You've tried to lead them in the right direction, but they've lied to you. They've hurt you. And every time you try to guide them, it seems like there's more lies. Okay? What you're like, why is it so hard for this person to just tell the truth? Okay? So your masculine has been destructive, not just in your relationship, but in their own life. You see them going down the wrong path. You see them hanging out with the wrong crowd. You see them doing things that are so unlike them. Okay, you see that, and you know that that's not them. You know that that's not the real them that are doing these things that are bad for them. And I feel like stealing is one of them. And I also feel like there's an addiction involved here. There's also sex involved here. Okay, you know that's not who they really are. But you feel like the longer they slide into this darkness, the more you're losing them. Like you're losing your grip on your ability to guide them back into the light. Take a look at your thoughts further. Clarify them. You feel like they're sabotaging your relationship. There's sometimes you feel guilty, feeling like you could have done more to guide them. You should have done more to help them. You take the guilt upon yourself a lot of times. You blame yourself, but it's not your fault. Everyone has their own free will, and it's something that we can't take from others. So this masculine has their own free will, and they have to make healthy choices for themselves. And when they get like this, when they start spiraling out of control, feminine, when they're not making healthy choices for themselves, I feel there's a mirroring effect on you. You start feeling very low about yourself. You start making not the best choices or healthiest choices for yourself as well. Even if it is just simple little choices like not eating well, staying up too late, not sleeping, things like that. Okay, but you also experience this energy in a different way. And that's another reason why you wish to guide them so much. In your heart, we have the Empress, vibrations of love. You're sending them love vibrations. You're sending it straight from your heart chakra over to theirs. You're hoping that it can help to calm their spirit, to bring them some peace in their heart, that they can just relax and not have to do all of these things, right, that they're doing. You don't understand it at times. But with the Empress here, this is love, and it's unconditional love. And you've loved this person unconditionally, okay? And that means there are no barriers. There are no bounds. There are no walls. There are no red lines to cross. It is boundaryless, okay? There's nothing this person can do to make you stop loving them. And even after all of this, you still love them. And there's times that you hate that. And there's times that it feels like a nightmare that this has to be your person. This is your twin flame, the person you love. And there's times you stay up at night and you cry and you feel like it's a nightmare because of what they're going through. Okay? But regardless of everything you feel, everything you've been through, it doesn't stop the love that you feel for them. It doesn't diminish it. It doesn't just go away. It doesn't disappear. It's still there. So let's take another card here for your emotions towards your masculine feminine. I heard this love drives me crazy. So I don't know if that's something you've said to them. I don't know if that's a song you listen to, a poem or something. This love drives me crazy. That's what I heard. Communication. Okay. You've tried calling them. You've tried getting a hold of them. All right. Because you feel like, again, they're the only one that gets you. They're the only one that you feel you can really connect with on a soul level. All right. So you've tried getting a hold of them. You've tried calling them, texting them. All right. You've tried communicating with them. Let's get another card here. I feel like for you, feminine, you're someone who's very loving, very nurturing. You have like this, almost like this motherly energy, very nurturing and protective, is what I'm seeing here. But you forget to nurture and protect yourself sometimes. Let's get another card for your emotions towards them. Divine Feminine, you got 2 Divine Feminine cards here. So if you, right here, okay, it's time for you to connect with your inner Divine Feminine. I think that your inner Divine Feminine wants to guide you, okay, wants to guide you out of deception about yourself, all right, wants to guide you out of guilt, wants to guide you out of any self-sabotage, anything that's holding you back. It's time to allow your inner goddess, your inner Divine Feminine to awaken and to lead you, all right, to bring you healing. And so I feel like what Spirit is telling me is a meditation session, okay? Have a meditation session where you speak to your Divine Feminine within. See what messages they have for you, okay? I feel like it's very significant, and it's time for you to step into your power. It's time for you to become that Divine Feminine within. And Spirit's going to lead you. Your higher self is going to lead you. Okay, let's take another card here to clarify your feelings towards them. And also it's like, I know this is my Divine Masculine. I know this is my twin flame. I know that I am their Divine Feminine. I know this. You've questioned it because of their behavior, but in your heart, remember, this is the heart, you know this. So we got Uranus energy coming out. So now we have Venus and Uranus, okay? So what does this mean? When Venus and Uranus are working together, this can mean major sudden disruptions in relationships, in feelings, in relationships, in order to transform, in order to free yourself from heavy energy, from anything that's been constraining you, anything that's been holding you back, holding you down in regards to love, relationships. That's when Uranus comes to disrupt that. It gives you an opportunity to free yourself from what has been holding you back and holding you down. So that's what we have here. Spirit is saying, yes, even this. And I bet you might even have either Taurus or Libra, okay, or your 7th house with Uranus in it right now, is what I'm getting here, okay? So, which could be Taurus. But anyways, it's Taurus. Yes, it's Uranus and Taurus. That's what it's doing to you. I bet you have Taurus in your 7th house, okay? You could also have Aquarius in your 7th house. But anyways, yes, this is taking that leap of freedom. It's an opportunity of transformation. And this is true in regards to your relationship. So when Uranus comes in, it might seem scary, but it's always to set you free from what has been holding you down, always with Uranus, okay? So for the intentions, the hopes of this relationship, what you really want, we got the 9 of Swords. You want them to regret these actions. You want them to regret not being loyal, not taking your relationship seriously. You want them to regret hurting you. You want them to show some sort of remorse for the lies that they've told. You want them to communicate to you, tell you the truth, show you that they're sorry. That's what you want, okay? That they have some emotions about hurting you this way because they can't keep doing it over and over again. And it would seem that they don't because they keep doing it over and over again. So you want to hear it from them. You want to hear it from their mouth. Your fears is with taming hunger in reverse, okay? That they'll never be able to resist the temptation in front of them, Okay, that they'll always fall to temptation when it crosses their path, that they'll never be able to give it up or say no or turn over a new leaf. That's your fear. So let's get another card here. So what you really want for them is to just slow down. There's no need to rush it. There's no need to rush life. There's no need to run through life like a mad person, right? So just slow down, take your time. That's what you really wish for your person, and you wish they would listen, okay? Get another card for your intentions. Summer, look at that. Summer, again, like I'm telling you, summer's going to be really significant for you and your relationship. Okay, that's when you're going to notice the transformation. That's when you're going to look around you and say, wow, this is totally different than, than the end of the winter. Okay, this is totally different than spring. All right, so summer, major movement. And look, we got the snow in summer. That little bird migrating into warmer weather, right? You're afraid that with their spiral downwards, that neither one of you are ever going to feel that warm weather, that warm sun on your face again, that you're stuck in eternal winter, that there is no migrating back to your person. That's what you're afraid of. So let's get another card here. Oh my gosh, what did I tell you? Okay, twin flames, look at that, blowing out the candle like a true twin flame, blowing all these candles out because they're hot enough, right? That was so corny. But anyways, twin flames, okay, hot energy, that spark. Okay, that heat that's melting the ice, the snow, okay? Yeah. Your twin flame is your reprieve from the winter. It is your warmth, okay? It is your summer. Your twin flame is your summer. And you hope they can free themselves, okay? You want them to free themselves. All right. And if there was ever any doubt, oh my gosh, look at this. Twin flame and twin flame. 2 already just in your energy, feminine. I mean, this is amazing. You can't make this stuff up, and you guys see everything that comes out naturally. So let's get another card here for the intentions. Ego, it is their ego, it is their vanity and their pride keeping you apart, okay? So they need to free themselves from their own ego, free themselves from the vanity and the pride, okay? To stop lying, to just come clean. Even if you feel ashamed, honesty takes courage, okay? Even if it comes with some shame. So we have divine timing. The actions, you feel like you're just going to be patient. You're surrendering to the unknown. You're surrendering to the divine and the divine's timing here, okay? And Spirit is saying patience is needed, all right? Again, I feel summer significant for you. Hot and cold energy. Know that you deserve better than this person's hot and cold behavior, okay? So you're waiting patiently. You feel like that's all you can do, and you're trusting in divine timing, and you're working on yourself. You're working on healing. You're working on accepting yourself and growing. You're working on releasing expectations, because really, what is the point in having any expectations with this person? This is your thoughts. You're like, there's no point. Okay, they never meet my expectations. They're very hot and cold, and I know I deserve better. Okay, but this is my summer. This is my warmth, my love. and I'm going to be patient. Okay? I'm just going to be patient. So you're looking in the mirror here. You're working on yourself. You're doing some self-healing. Okay? You're doing some self-care. And you're also looking at expectations that you might have for yourself. Maybe you have some expectations of yourself that are a little bit unfair to you. Maybe at times you tell yourself you're not good enough. Okay, maybe you have expectations that aren't really realistic. And I'm not talking about in the relationship. I'm just talking about for you as a person that is really dragging your self-esteem down. So I think that it's time to reevaluate those things, because honestly, you deserve so much better than what you allow yourself to receive. And that's what Spirit is telling me as well. So again, I feel like the meditation, connecting with your inner divine feminine, is going to be so helpful to you in this transformation. Okay, literally, your inner divine feminine is going to be holding your hand through this. For the masculine's energy, I'm just going to grab a drink. I've got beer I missed here. Okay, 5 of Swords. They're playing mind games. They can never really be honest, right? Oh, by the way, I have Taurus, Libra, and I have Aquarius for the feminine. Okay, and for the masculine, so far we have Libra. So they're playing mind games. They're not being honest. They're not being truthful. Okay, there's no closure every time they do this. There's no clarity every time they do this. There is cheating involved. And it makes you feel so very betrayed in your heart that they have cheated. This masculine is telling themselves in their mind, they know that they've betrayed you. They know they've been a cheater. They know they've lied. And in their mind, they tell themselves, I'm toxic. I'm toxic for this person. This person has stolen. I feel like maybe they even might have stolen from their father or an older masculine is what I'm getting here. Spirit, tell me more about the masculine's energy. His thoughts towards his feminine. We got apology in reverse. They know they're toxic, but they're not apologizing. They're being stubborn. They're being a jerk. They are being influenced by people around them. They have fallen into the wrong crowd, and they really have a choice to make. They need to choose their life and their future or these people, okay? Because these people they're hanging out with, I feel, are a very bad influence, and they don't have much of a future. And if this masculine continues to go down this path with these people, they will not have a future either, okay? So they're getting this masculine to steal is what I'm getting here, or something like that. And this masculine doesn't realize that, you know, you could be exchanging your future for something right now, right? Like you could be giving up your future. So you think that you're taking something and that something is free, but nothing is ever free. We always pay for everything in the law of karma. Okay, so while you take something now and you might think it's free and you're going to get away with it, it has the potential to take away your future in some way. Okay, so it's the law of karma. The universe doesn't work like that. Let's get another card here for their thoughts towards you, feminine. They know they owe you an apology. They know that all of this is their fault. In a way, they hate themselves right now. They tell themselves that in their mind. They've abandoned you, and they know they've abandoned you, okay? They know they've abandoned you, and there's a part of themselves that feels abandoned as well. That part of themselves that was good, that stood up to these people, that didn't go along with whatever they wanted them to do the stealing, whatever, lying. That part of themselves, it was abandoned. Okay? And there is guilt there. There's shame there. Let's take a look further at their thoughts towards you. Spying, watching, and investigating. This person is actually being investigated privately, and I don't think that they know this, but they are. And they're being investigated for theft, I feel. And it has a lot to do with the people around them. Just take what resonates with you guys. This might not resonate with everyone, but it has to do with the people around them. Okay, and listen, I can tell you, when things go down here with this masculine, the people around them are going to abandon them. They are going to be nowhere in sight. And this masculine is being investigated for theft. I also feel like there could be violence involved here, like fighting with someone, okay? Just all of these really bad behaviors, like mixed into one. I'm so sorry, feminine. We have Gemini for the emotions, Ace of Swords, okay? Breakthrough, clarity, and honesty. It came out in reverse. They do not want to be honest. They do not want to be honest, but they have to be honest with themselves in order to have the breakthrough that they need. The first thing they need to be honest about, the people that's around them. They need to clear their environment out, okay? Friends, environment, and start fresh. They're not telling you the truth, feminine, and there's no communication here, Ace of Swords. They know and feel that what they're doing is wrong. Their heart is always telling them they're wrong. Okay, their heart is always telling them to talk to you, to tell you. Okay, but they don't. All right, it's like they're in handcuffs, and the handcuffs are the drugs or substances or drinking they're on, something that's altering their consciousness. And the handcuffs are these people around them. They are karmic. Let's get another card here for the Ace of Swords. How do they really feel towards their feminine? New perspective. So they feel like, feminine, if they were to return to you, it would only bring drama in your life. It would only hurt you again. Okay? They're taking, it's like that part of them inside that doesn't want to do this. They've abandoned that part of them. And that little part of them is that part that is you, that we talked about, that little part of your soul that's in them. And they've tried to abandon it. Okay? But it's still there. It is still there. Nudging. Scraping just below the surface. Trying to allow the truth to rise. Trying to allow the guidance to arise to them and their spirit. Get another card here for their emotions towards you. Reinvention. Okay. They feel like they're no good. They're no good for you, feminine. That they are not the same person you remember. They've abandoned a part of themselves and they have took on this karmic form. Okay, to where they're engaging in all kinds of things they know they're not supposed to be doing. And they're meant to learn a lesson. I do feel this person is going to fall so far down, they're going to hit rock bottom. Okay? And after this happens, there will be a reinvention, okay, in this person. This is going to be a transformation in the way that they think and the way that they feel. And the way that they see you, see the world, see these people, see themselves. Okay? This is going to take place by summer or in summer. Okay? The summer months. Whatever that is for you. So that's the warmest months of the year. Let's get another card here. Yeah, they're staying away, feminine, because they feel they are toxic now. They are caught in toxic patterns that they do not want to drag you into. And they are bound. Okay. What is their hopes? King of Pentacles, they hope that they can be loyal. Look, loyal, it says it here. They hope they can give you some sort of security and show you that they can take love seriously. They can take your relationship seriously. What is their fear? Their fear is waiting. Their fear is planning for their future. They don't know what they're going to do in their future. And I think they've been feeling lost. They don't know what they're going to do about a career. They don't know what they're going to do with their life. And I feel like they're going through some sort of crisis in regards to that. And it's like they're freaking out. Okay? So this person needs to choose a path, and they're afraid to choose a path. This person has already told themselves that they don't have a future because they've never stopped to think about their future. Okay? Everyone has a future. Just because unless you're like in jail or something, right? That's not good. But, you know, even if you're in jail, you can still get out, right? But, you know, everyone has a future. Sometimes we just need to choose that future, right? We need to choose to see we have a future. And just because we refuse to think about the future or look into the future doesn't mean our future isn't there. It doesn't mean we don't have a future. We do. We just haven't thought about it, right? And that's where this masculine is. They've created this fear, telling themselves there is no future for them. So they're under a lot of pressure and they're acting out. Okay? They're acting out. And feminine, I feel like you're just like, do you not understand? Do you not understand that when you tell yourself you have no future, it affects me? When you're going down these spirals, you know, on substances, whatever is altering your consciousness, when you're doing all these things, it affects me. Don't you understand that I could feel it in my heart? Don't you understand that it puts me in winter? So feminine, you wish they would understand it. You wish they could know that you know, at least to an extent, what they feel. Because to an extent, you feel it too. And it's in that little piece of them, of their soul, that's in your heart. So let's get another card here for the intentions they have towards you. Victim in reverse. They do want to break those ties. They do want to break those chains. But right now they're too busy playing the victim. They're too busy telling themselves they don't have a future and that they are toxic and that they've gotten themselves mixed up in all of this mess and that there's no way they're going to bring this to you. There's no way they're going to bring this to their divine feminine because you don't deserve this. You don't deserve to be caught up in the middle of this. And this is why they're holding back right now. We got Pluto energy here. So we have Pluto with Capricorn here with the King of Pentacles. Could also be Taurus or Virgo. All right. But Pluto is coming in, Uranus and Pluto, to change that, to break those binds, to break the ties. Okay. This masculine's feeling very helpless. That's Pluto energy. This masculine's going through dark night of the soul and literally like traveling through the underworld. That's Pluto energy. This masculine is on substances, altered consciousness. That's Pluto energy. Okay. So they need to choose a path. Okay. But either way, they will go through this transformation. And it is to break these binds. It is to break these chains, these toxic patterns. So Pluto is coming in to release them as well. All right, we had Uranus for you, feminine, and we have Pluto for them. So you probably have Uranus and Taurus, And they probably have Pluto and Capricorn, all right, in their chart. That's where it is. It doesn't feel good, does it? It sucks, right? Pluto and Uranus energy does not feel good. No, they are hard, especially Pluto. But at the end of the day, it's to release the karmic ties. It's to release your karmic chains. At the end of the day, it's to, your spirit is free from certain things, certain behaviors, okay? From devil energy. So their actions, okay, they don't, in the moment, they're not taking any actions, okay? They're just trying to gain a new perspective, and they have a very altered consciousness with the Hanged Man, Pisces energy, Pluto energy, okay? Let's get another card here. Children in reverse, okay? So with children in reverse here, I feel like this is childhood wounds, all right, that is really welling up here, especially with their father. They have issues with their father, okay, of feeling helplessness. They may have even went through like physical abuse with their father, okay, and I feel like that is where the issue is coming. That is where they had the issue with loyalty. They never experienced the simple love of feeling that their father loved them and was loyal to them and consistent with them. No, I feel like they were very hard on them. They were nice one day and then very, very abusive the next day. A lot of times this masculine felt helpless to be who they wanted to be, or to just live and be themselves, right? It's like, I don't know, they felt very stifled in their life, and it's really coming out now. And that actually can be common, especially around middle age, so like 30 to even up to like 45 or even later, you know. So let's get another card here. The actions here. You might have a child with this person, feminine, understanding. So if you have a child with them, another reason why they're staying away is because they're using the excuse that they're toxic and that it's best for the child for them to stay away from them, okay? They feel like you're not going to understand when they tell you what all they've been doing and what they've been going through. So yeah, they're separating. They're doing it because if you have a child, it's for the child. Okay. This is guilt taking them over. They do have the strength to stand up, but they just have to find it in themselves. Okay, so let's get a message for the masculine. Okay, how can they begin to find the strength in themselves, okay, and to find their north node, right? Like to stop following south node energy, destructive habits, but to follow their north node. Let's see. We got priorities. So the number one thing this masculine needs to focus on right now is their priorities in their life. What means a lot to them, what doesn't mean a lot, what's important to them. They need to understand the paramount importance of manifesting their love in all situations. And even this situation, that doesn't mean every time, you know, something is going on in your life, every time you fall into a bad behavior, you can treat those who love you like crap. That's not what that means. It means to make those you love a priority in your life, no matter what, to show them you love them. Okay. So that's number one. That's going to really help you really get yourself together. You have to have priorities in order to kind of straighten up in that way, I feel. Okay. So what does Spirit want to tell you watching about this connection? All right, so beautiful light healing here. Forgiveness. You know, Spirit just wants to remind you about forgiveness, okay? Stop focusing your energy on the past, okay? We can't change the past. And life is too precious to waste on past events, okay? You really create your reality by what you think, by what you dream and imagine, and perhaps even focusing on the past can even make us repeat a past cycle. It can manifest it where we're placing all our focus and energy on the past. We don't want to repeat that. But Spirit just wants to remind you that I think the number one thing this masculine needs right now is strength in themselves and forgiveness. To know that forgiveness is real and that this is unconditional love. There's always room for forgiveness and love. Okay? And let's go ahead and close out the reading by getting you a couple messages from your masculine heart to heart. All right, so the reason that Spirit was giving you this message about forgiveness, I think Spirit is reminding you that it's there because this masculine has been praying to a higher power. They have been praying to help you forgive them for what they have done and what they have put you through because it feels like they're losing you. It feels like they're slowly losing their grip on you. And they have been praying and asking Spirit to help them. Okay, and Spirit has been telling them, you have to get your priorities straight. That's number one. Okay? And Spirit is reminding you, feminine, there's always forgiveness. Okay? This masculine is also praying to a higher power for help to leave this behind them. Okay? So that's a reading that I have for you. Thank you so much for joining me. And I know this was kind of a long one, but anyone who's made it this far, I want to thank you. And like the video if you appreciate the reading or if it just resonates with you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave me a comment down below, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.